it's Jessie again, and I basically wanted to tell everybody my story of being in the hospital. I got there and I didn't know that I was going to go inpatient. I thought I was going to go to something called PHP, Partial Hospital Program. But the doctor was scared that I was harming myself, so I had to stay. And when I got there, it was 7, and when I went to bed it was at 10. So I was there for a couple hours until I actually got into the hospital part. I had to sign a bunch of papers. My dad had to sign papers to say I could use Carmex. I can have certain medications if I have a headache or a stomach ache. I got in there, and this man was the one that was signing me in, and he showed me to my bedroom. Basically, there's 2 twin beds and a shower, a toilet, a sink, and then there's two cubbies that have 3 different slots in it, and 1 window, and a little, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. But it's pretty tiny, and the shower doesn't have a door or anything. It has a curtain, and so does the restroom, because people have hurt themselves when they have had doors. I got in bed around 10 and I couldn't fall asleep. Then I was like, why does this nurse keep coming in my room and checking on me? And then in the morning I realized the nurse has to come in your room every 15 minutes to make sure you're still alive, or to see if you're awake. And if you're awake, she's going to write it down because they want to know how much you sleep at night. So basically I was not sleeping good the whole night, and I would wake up every time a nurse would come in my room. I slept like that for the first 2 nights. Then I woke up in the morning. I got something called my hygiene box. It was basically a little box that had deodorant, toothpaste, toothbrush, a little towel, and a big towel. I didn't take a shower in the morning. Oh, there's also shampoo and body wash that were mixed together. It was just one. And I didn't take the shower in the morning because I wanted to do it during the day when I had extra time. And I put my hygiene box back, and my best friend walks out. She's like, Jessie. And she's like, am I faking this? Is this real? Am I seeing things? She was like, I'm so disappointed in you. I can't believe you came here. This is what I did not want for you. And I was just basically happy that I was in there with her, and then she was very disappointed in me. The day goes on. We eat breakfast at 7:30. After I take vitals at 6:30, that's why I woke up. And you take vitals every morning at 6:30. Then we eat breakfast at 7. So I ate some nasty hash browns, some bacon that was okay, and eggs. They had the same thing every morning. And then I had some orange juice. Basically, the only person I knew that was in there was my best friend, so I didn't really talk to anyone but her. Then we had snack time before lunch, and I was in my room, and the nurse walks in because I was trying to go back to sleep. She's like, are you going to group? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to group. So I get up and I go to the group room. Group is basically where you talk about your problems with everybody in the room, and there's a therapist in there, and she gives you the same paper every freaking day. Emotional feeling word, physical feeling word. You had to circle any of the following, which were 20 different words, like suicidal, sadness, overjoyed, happy, just a bunch of emotional words. And Then you had to put 3 ways to help with your plan to get out. Then 1 thing you can't change about yourself. And I think that's it. I don't know, it's really hard to think of now because it was like a couple months ago. Yeah, 2 months ago. But I did that every morning. We had about 4 groups every day, I think. And I was halfway through the day and I wanted to take a shower, so I asked for a towel. She's like, you can only take showers in the morning or at night. And I was like, what the fuck? Why? But I was like, okay. I didn't take a shower that night, so I didn't took a shower until the day before that, and I didn't use the freaking deodorant because I didn't want it. I don't want the lipstick deodorant. But so I was starting to smell, so I took a shower that night. The first day I was crying the whole day because I was really scared and I didn't know what was going on or anything. So I took a shower that night and I went to sleep. I couldn't really sleep. I woke up the next day. I finally seen my psychiatrist and I was like, can you get me out of here? When's the latest you can, like, when's the fastest you can get me out of here? And she's like, I can get you out of here in 3 days. You have to be here for at least 3 days. And I was like, okay, so can you get me out tomorrow? She's like, well, I'm going to start you on a sleeping medication tonight so you can sleep better. So I had to stay longer than 3 days. I had to get my blood drawn when I was in there. I had to pee in a cup. What else did I have to do? I had to do a lot of things that scared me and I have never done before. I basically made friends with some of the people in there, but basically the whole routine for the whole day was hygiene box at 6:30 after vitals, 7 was breakfast, 7:30 group, 8 snack time I think, 9 was just whatever. Then we eat lunch, then snack time after that, and group. We had 2 groups after lunch. Then we had a snack time before dinner. Then we had dinner. Then we watched a movie for an hour right before bed if we were good. Well, basically, it's kind of like high school. There's groups of people. There was the mean girls, there was me and my best friend, and then 1 other girl, and then the boys. The mean girls just talked trash the whole time, and I was basically like, we're all in here for a reason. I don't know why you're talking about me. But, you know, I'm scary, so I wasn't going to fight anyone. But there was almost a fight in there, and I was really scared. Oh, and there's also the people that didn't really talk. Well, every day I had to explain why I was in there, and then explain what I was going to do when I get out, and I had to talk about how I'm going to improve myself. I learned a lot when I was in there. I learned a lot of coping skills. And I just learned that I never want to go back there ever again. If you ever do want to kill yourself, you should tell someone. And I mean, I got the help I needed and it helped a lot. But at the same time, I would never wish that on anyone at all. But that's the end of this video, I think. So bye.